And fall in, my fellow scout troopers. I am Micka of Scouts and Entertainment here, glad to have you with me today. We are doing Napoleon Total War 3. It's a 3v3 battle replay today on the map Reverse Prussia 3. Today's replay comes from Johnny the Bouffon, an active player in the NTW3 community, great player, great man to play with. His friends are Fork number 2 and Nash22. His enemies today are Elon Musket, Nomadic Lancer, and Andrew Yang. Factions before us are France 1809 to 1812. We've also got an English army over here. English, United Kingdom 1815. And we've also got, I think, Connacht, or the Irish. That's the Irish army there. They're a bit hard to use. We have their enemies, which are actually United Kingdom 1815 as well. I swear that's their enemy. Over here we have United Kingdom 1815. So we might actually have three United Kingdom 1815 armies today. It's possible. I see one, I see two, and I see three. Yep, it is the case. The points here today are 3 1-pointers and 2 4-pointers. Now, he gave me a bit of a story behind this battle here, and I'll read it in a second. But if you want to see your own NTW3 replay featured on this channel, there is my email at scoutsoventertainment@gmail.com. You can send it to. You can also send me the replay via private message on Discord. You can post it to my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance. It'd be a privilege to have you there. Or you can simply post a replay on the NTW3 Discord, and tagging me in it always helps as well. Now, if you also want to help this video get seen far and wide, and also if you enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Tick the bell for notifications so you never miss a battle from me. And leave your own thoughts about this one in the comment section below. And now I might do a small cut here, and we'll come back momentarily. See you soon. Alright guys, we've got our first little engagement over here between the English armies. And round 1 here goes to the blue team. We have some 10th Hussars here versus the 12th Light Dragoons. Well, that battle was always going to go one way. I wonder why he did that. It's possible he was just exploring and then got too close, and the United Kingdom player on the blue team just pounced. This might get a little bit confusing during the battle, in the heat of the battle. Hopefully it doesn't. Now, hang on. I think I found what Johnny wrote for me. Just give me a second, I'll pull it back up. Okay, so this is one of those what-if battles. During the Irish Revolt, Scottish troops in the British Army decided to rejoin the Old Alliance and fight with the French. So I suppose these British troops here on the blue team are meant to represent the Irish troops in the British Army that have defected back to the Irish and rejoin their brothers in the Irish Army, which is on their left flank. So that's the idea behind them. That's why we're seeing United Kingdom Army versus United Kingdom armies. These guys here are meant to represent the Irish component of the army that have defected back to their brethren. Alright, it looks like we've got another attack. It looks like he's trying to go after the artillery. He's almost through. He's managed to run through the lines. It almost broke before. They're shaken. They're wavering. And they got there. Yes, they got there. And now they're going to be wiped out. But they got there. They completed their mission. Well done to them. To the player here, I know it sucks. Happens to me all the time. Of course, if you're the one doing it, you feel like a big hero. We've got here some 4-pounders. The Irish doesn't really have nothing more powerful than really the 4-pounder from memory. The 4-pounder is still deadly, but at long range, not as good. The Irish player's got to watch out here. He's got England here skirting his flank. We don't really have any troops facing them. Okay, okay, we've got an English unit and one Irish unit here coming to the left flank. This unit here can form square. Most of the other units can't though. Okay, he's got 2 units here that can form square. Now, what this player should be doing is putting one unit maybe about here, the other unit definitely about here. That prevents a direct assault on his left flank. And he should have some troops stationed behind him, maybe facing this direction, in the event that the cavalry tries to come at them from this way. You know, the Irish player can form up a nice perimeter, just space out his units, give them a nice firing line. In the event that the enemy cavalry comes into it, they can react to their presence straight away, fire on them, take him out, try to break them before they even get into their ranks. I suppose the good thing about this is when a player does charge cavalry behind your lines and your enemy's, you know, complaining that you're not moving up, that you're not, that they're accusing you of camping, this is actually a good reason to say, well, get your troops out of my rear rank. Why should I march towards you if I know you're just going to attack me later on when I move out of position? You know? And we've got artillery coming down here as well. This isn't going to be too much of a threat unless the artillery moves to the top of this hill here, in which case it could be a problem for the Irish later on. But down there, if he keeps his artillery deployed down here, I think it shouldn't be a real threat to the Irish. Right now, armies continue just to move into position. We appear to be a little ways off from a real engagement, unless these red cavalry decide to run in. I think the English need to send over their cav in this direction. It seems like the English are amassing for a huge cav assault here, and the Irish could be in trouble if he doesn't get help from his allies soon. England's sort of holding in the town here. I don't know where all the cav is for England. Hopefully he's got more than this. Alright guys, the French here tried to do a scout, but he's been cornered in an English trap.
Our men are running, sir!
And now he's broken. He's done for. The hussars here were caught in an English wedge, and there was no getting out of that. Alright, battle's underway again. Combined forces here. The English, Irish, and the Irish. Riding in with their top hats. There were more Irish coming in, some chasseurs. The combined force was enough to break one of the units at least. English on English. They broke each other. This is their enemy. This is the red team here. The Irish moved off the hill during the break. Now these are friendly forces. This player probably panicked and thought they were the enemy. See, it's going to get very confusing later on. Looks like Johnny's moving over here, slowly but surely. The Irish cavalry just run around here. They're trying to make a play here for the artillery, but the dragoons are going to intercept them, which is a little bit strange. I know these guys here, they're tired. Or can they get there? It's possible. I didn't think they were going to get there before. They charged, they collected 9 on the way through, and then they bugged out. They didn't lose a single horse. The artillery is still intact, but they lost almost half the number. It was a decent strike, all things considered. Now this English player here, he's got to pull back. He's got France approaching his flank. The artillery's about to line up nicely with his army. Johnny should be able to get some good hits here with his artillery. Looks like we've got the English cav moving in. The Irish artillery moving down towards the field. I think the English should be shooting their own men. Cavs pulling back. The Irish cavalry still hanging around there in the distance. We got some light company here, which could be wiped out. They're sitting ducks. It might be a trap. Who knows? If I was the Irish player, that'd probably be my next target. Or maybe one of the English generals, but he's running towards his army as we speak. I don't think the Irish will get there to him. Or will get to him in time. Before he's found cover in his army. Oh no, he stopped. So right now, they've got the Irish just stalking him, trying not to alert him to his presence. Because if he clicks him and starts running, the trumpets are going to sound, everyone's going to know that some cavalry unit's charging him. Where is it? Where's it coming from? And then most likely they'll see it and then he'll react to it. So he's trying to get in there as close as he can before he strikes. Yeah, that's a French arty there. You gotta be careful you don't shoot your own troops. Easier than you think.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, Johnny's hussars there got cornered again by the English and wiped out. Okay guys, the Irish player left his dragoon unit alone in the background there and forgot about it. That English unit we saw destroy Johnny's cavalry unit before, way to the north, walked all the way down the road towards him, and then pounced as soon as he rounded the corner of this house. He didn't make a sound until then. But the Irish just fought him off. He won. Half the unit's still alive. I did not expect that. The English got the drop on him and everything. I thought for sure that would be enough to destroy the Irish. No, don't pursue, don't pursue. It's only 5 troops. I thought the target was the English general. The Irish artillery is yet to be set up still. Better open D-Limber. Sorry, D-Lumber. 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 Falling back into old bad habits. Sorry about that. And now the Irish troops are going to part like the Red Sea for the artillery of the Irish. English better watch the Irish on their left flank. They're full of militia. The Irish don't have the discipline of the English. I think the Irish and English should be relying on Johnny, the French, quite a bit actually. Is this arty firing yet? Alright, here we go. Very good. I wonder if the English are firing on the artillery crew. They should be. They're in range, I'd have to believe. One dropped way short there. That's a bit better. That's really good there, that one. I can imagine the crew saying to that idiot that fired down to the ground, "You've been drinking the Guinness again? Right before a battle? What did you do?" The French are engaging the English on their side. It doesn't look like the English is marching into the best situation. You've got 5 English units here marching towards a well-established French line here. They're outnumbered. This player can't win this fight. If he's going to fight the French, he's got to try and fight it with all his might, not half his army. And, you know, Johnny should just be applying the pressure. If he's not going to come to him, then he should charge the English forces right now, while they're out of position, while they're behind the line. If Johnny marches up to about here, and then these guys start retreating, these guys here are going to have great shots into their backs, and these guys here could also outflank the line. Because if these guys here try to replace these 5 units in front of them, then these guys here, these 3 units, will have control of the right flank still, and be able to easily overwhelm this army right here, right now. And just push forward this way. At the same time, he's got plenty of troops. I guess he doesn't want to tip his hand too much. Like, he doesn't want to put too many troops on his left flank. That could prompt a response from the English on this line here, over here. But he could easily overwhelm the English with his right flank. He's just got to move forward and start applying that pressure. There's no artillery that I can see. There's enemy cavalry. But he's got a unit here on his right flank that can form a square, so he can protect his line. And it looks like here, Fork number 2 just lost his general. Way back here, the Irish general has been assassinated. Somehow. Looks like he was just killed by something. There's nothing in the area. Alright, here comes the English to attack King Johnny's lines. He's formed square. Johnny also has 2 units here of the Cuirassiers. 2 units of them. Apparently the best French unit is actually the C2 cavalry. That's the most expensive unit. Now, how's the Irish doing? England's moving in. Oh, they're firing cluster shot? They've got to be firing cluster. He's about to lose his artillery though. Oh wait, here we go. Their own troops here might blunt the shot. No joy. The crews here have got to run.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I don't know why the Irish are trying to run. The English are already charged forth. They're going to cut off their retreat. This is going to be an Irish massacre if he's not careful. He shouldn't have retreated. The Irish have been overwhelmed. Now the English-Irish forces here are trying to hold back one of the English armies that have destroyed the Irish. Fortunately for the player on the blue team, he seems to have defeated his enemy in front of him, and now he can turn actually and face the enemy coming to his left flank. He's got the Highlanders here defending it. Highlanders very good in melee. So, not too bad, not bad timing. When the Irish lines collapsed, the Irish-English lines, this is going to get very confusing. The Irish-English lines held, and potentially could outflank the English here now. Now the Irish aren't gone completely, but they're trying to do a kamikaze run for some reason. They broke as soon as they engaged. He's only got a couple units left in play. This is a strange move. He's sending his cav into infantry. Now these guys here, they're going to pivot and fire right into the flank of the English, probably. There's no real threat in the immediate vicinity. Should hurry up and start firing. Oh, they're going to bayonet charge them. This is going to be confusing. Who's who? Did I kill the right player? Oh shit, I killed Scotty. There's no I'm Scotty. Oh, you all look alike. Yeah, Johnny's starting to overwhelm this guy. You see the pile of bodies just stacking up. There was no way he was going to win that in the formation he was in. Johnny's firing line was overwhelming. And you can't win a cav on cav engagement. The French cav are just, well, they're the elite. Decent morale. Looks like he's going to try and charge in and end them. Just needs a couple to turn around. Oh, they're going to get out of there. Okay, cav has seen off the enemy cav. France is sending over some reinforcements. And France is going to great lengths here to protect their general. He's got his artillery firing on the English line. They're loading up. I'm seeing the Irish still around here. They're routed, okay. Yeah, the Irish are still alive after all this time. I thought that maybe they were gone. The real question is, why didn't they form up right here to shoot at the enemy trying to invade their building? Their allies' building. Looks like the troops inside it have routed. Remember, these are militia. They're not good at close quarter combat.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Yeah, that's not good. We got a 6-pounder here from the friendly English. Let's see where that went. So they're pulling back. Ooh, they nicked the general's unit there. Didn't kill the general, but came mighty close. Looks like that was a barrage round. That's a round I noticed that skids on the ground a lot, like a skipping stone on water. There's that one out. Oh, they recaptured the building. The Irish recaptured the building. I didn't think they could do that. Okay, look. I know you captured the building, guys, but you gotta pull back. You just gotta pull back. Yeah, that was always gonna happen when he tried that. Okay, French are lumbering up. Getting themselves out of there. We've got some Irish grenadiers, it would seem. got troops here reforming. This is not friendly cav. Killing a couple of the cav there. Okay, now they're about to be killed. Alright. These are all friendly units out here. And they're marching on their enemy. We've got 2 4-pounders here. Yeah, England's adopted a seriously long column formation. I think he can get longer there. Yeah, it looks like England's trying to evacuate the town. Got a few Irish units here that have reformed. No, they're heading back into the town now. Alright guys, we've got another battle going on here. The English cav came back. Tried to break the French cuirassiers. They're actually running away. No, turn them around, turn them around. Okay, the French have driven off the English cav. English cav now are completely out of the picture. We've also seen a few more English units here that popped up out of nowhere. The French have turned to face them. The English here seem to be running out of troops. This player here is not marching on his enemy. He's just sort of staying put for now. Tell you what, the cuirassiers would be definitely handy to have over here. That's a bit better. At first I saw no one go down. Most of the English on here breaking under the French might. What we got here? We've got an English unit behind the building. Being shot at. Ireland still has a couple units back there. See, the English forces here, they're scattered, whereas you can see Johnny has just sort of completed his line here. If the cav were in play over here, I think this battle in this area would be over much faster. I don't know why he's keeping his cav where he is right now. He's got plenty of infantry in the area, and I'm not seeing any English cav nearby that could do any potential rear charges and destroy their artillery or kill their generals. We've got 1 unit of skirmishers here facing off against an entire French line. 3 went down there. What's that sound? Okay, it's French cavalry. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. These skirmishes are finished now. They're just going to keep running back, falling back until they're wiped out. I mean, if England can move in fast enough, set up a perimeter here, you can shoot at the English forces as they're passing by. Just got to watch out for the counter-attack, that England doesn't march up forces behind the buildings here and then does bayonet charge. He clumps up his troops here as well. So, you know, I'm thinking bayonet charge from the enemy comes in as England's stationed here, possibly. So he's maybe just placed, you know, 2 units here next to the building, 2 other units here facing the town in the event that the enemy English come at him. This is a friendly English unit, I thought.
Orders understood.
First foot guards being shot at by 3 French units. Rawlson's cousins, Denver, Carabiners.
Yes, sir.
They're going in for a charge, possibly. They're running. Oh no, they pull back. Yeah, he's playing mind games here with the English. How many troops can they take? Now the Irish are back, baby. They've got 6 more units over here. So the Irish, English, and the English going head to head. We've got some French reinforcements coming down there, very nice. But we've got the opposing English side looking to cut France off and force him back. We've got English troops lining up here in between the buildings. But maybe the French can be a little bit sneaky, and I send 1 unit here through the gap at the same time, send these 2 units to engage these guys, keep them occupied. Of course, the risk is these guys here simply march out and outflank the French, so, you know, it all really depends on who can outflank who the fastest in that situation. Of course, this artillery here can change things. But then all the English has to do is move behind the buildings, and then they have to lumber up again and just waste a bit of time. I think this is enemy English cavalry. Okay, maybe that's friendly. This is enemy. No, okay. You can't tell who's who. They're firing on the English. Okay, no, they're the enemy. The Irish and France over here are not moving in at all, which is a little strange. I think we've got one of the English generals here sallying out to try and take out the artillery crews. It's a bit of a gamble. Oh boy, here we go. Scatter shot. Cluster shot. And they broke him. Don't even form up. The general always gets away. Okay, they're all firing. Who can shoot the duck down? Nobody. And that's the enemy. Ireland's just sort of holding back there. They're still not moving in. Well, in France, Ireland and the English Irish, don't treat them with tender gloves. Move in for the kill. Okay, we've got a second English general here that's in danger of routing. His morale's a little bit shaky. Blue team is starting to move in. Ireland and France over here moving up bit by bit, slowly. I mean, look, eventually they're going to have to go in. I mean, England has hard cover here. He's not going to leave it. It's suicide. They have to go in and get him. Or get him. These are the regular Irish troops here. And this is the militia, the shaky, unreliable militia. Well, they got French support, they should do well. Okay, they're done there. We're going over here. Alright, these guys here, they're pretty darn close. France has like 4 units here outflanking this one English unit. Yeah, how are these guys not just peppered to smithereens? These guys here aren't reloading, they're not firing. Nothing's happening here. Oh, hang on. Someone's charged into their backs. It's the English Highlanders, the English-Irish Highlanders. I feel like I've got to say that every time. And when they broke through, they opened the way into the town. But they're not flooding into it. The way is open. Okay, France is coming in. Jeez, you've got like 4 English units there in that building. Yep. And France is sending in their grenadiers. Oh, if anyone's going to take it successfully, it'll be the grenadiers. Right to the head. Down you go.
Our men are running, sir.
The battle is still ongoing here for the building. No, France just took it. These are all enemy English. Charging French regulars. Okay, English unit broke. French might hold on. Yeah, they did. Now they can outflank the English. Tell you what, these Highlanders have done a great job today. They've really served the English-Irish army well. We're down to our last few units. A couple units here. This wants some skirmishes. Got Scots Guard charging into the skirmishes. Whoa. Now the Highlanders are going to get there first. The trusty Highlanders. This is it, and we're finished. Who doesn't like a nice revolt? Okay, we're not done yet because it looks like we have an enemy general still alive. Oh, there they go. He's down. Oh, just for good measure. Victory to Johnny the Bouffon and his team. Johnny there getting 1,187 kills, Forks number 2, 771, Nash 22, 1664, well done Nash. Elon Musket, 1,058, Nomadic Lancer, 586, Andrew Yang, 1,186. Not bad there for Fort getting 700 kills with Ireland, not easy. Grenadiers here ranks from 122, and the rest of the units here got from 109 all the way down to nothing belonging to the general. Hombre. Still, great battle. Ireland secured their independence a few hundred years ahead of schedule. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can send it to me via private message on Discord. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance, it'll be a privilege to have you, and you can post it there. Or you can simply post a replay on the NTW3 Discord as well. Tagging me always helps. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.